Children, chapter 4, the name of the chapter is Basis of Accounting. See here, there are two bases of accounting. The one cash basis of accounting and second one is accrual basis of accounting. Under cash basis of accounting, it is a system say in which transactions are recorded when cash is transacted. Means when cash is received or cash is paid. So here revenue is recognized on receipt of the cash or payment of the cash. We will say expenses are recognized when payment is made in cash. So credit items are not taken into account in this system. Say for example, credit sales are there. When we sell the goods on credit basis, it is not recorded anywhere. But when the debtor makes the payment in future, then it will be recorded. Likewise, if we purchase the goods on credit basis, on that day it is not recorded. When we make the payment to the creditor, then it will be recorded. So this is about the meaning of the cash basis. And now let us see advantages. It is simple to understand. Only cash paid, recorded, cash received, recorded. And more objective. Here in this system, no adjustments are made for the accrued incomes and unearned incomes and outstanding expenses, etc. And it is suitable where most of the transactions are taken place on cash basis. Say for example, non-profit organizations, wherein most of the transactions are taken place on cash basis. Next, disadvantages. Of course, it is simple to understand, it is simple to record, simple to maintain, but we cannot ascertain the correct profit or loss, and we cannot know the financial position of the company exactly. This is about the cash basis of accounting and accrual basis of accounting. Second one, under this in this system, in this basis, income is recorded as income when it is earned or accrued. Of course, when it is received or not, but whenever we come into the transaction, we enter into the transaction, the same is recorded. Likewise, expenses are recorded when expenses are incurred, whether paid or not. Here, credit sales, credit purchases, all the credit transactions as well as cash transactions, both are recorded. Here, how to calculate profit and loss, here matching principle is followed. We have seen matching principle. In this system, according to this concept, the revenues are compared with that of the matched with the expenses. If revenues are greater than expenses, then we get profit and vice versa. What are the advantages of this system? It is more scientific and systematic, and it shows complete picture of transactions. Each and every transaction, say fuller disclosure is possible, and correct profit and loss can be ascertained, and correct financial position can be known. These are advantages. Of course, disadvantages, too elaborate, means too lengthy process. All the adjustments are to be made for outstandings, accrued, unearned, etc. And quick appraisal is not possible, means quick decisions cannot be possible. This is about the accrual basis of accounting, meaning of both the systems, advantages and disadvantages of both the systems, and on the basis of this study we can go for comparative study of these two bases. So cash basis, only cash transactions are recorded. Accrual basis, both cash as well as credit transactions are recorded. We can get the accurate profit and loss. Under that system, we cannot know the accurate profit or loss. Here in this system, correct financial position cannot be known. Under that system, correct financial position can be known. Here, no adjustments are made for outstandings, accrual, unearned, etc. There, all the adjustments are made for the accruals and outstanding expenses, etc. And this is not so scientific, but it is more scientific than this system. Okay, so this is about the basis of accounting. By this, the chapter is over.